Mykonos is famous for its whitewashed houses and those iconic windmills. But if, like us, you've been here before, what's left to do? Today, we're joining a shore excursion to Elia Beach, one of the island's longest and most beautiful beaches. And after that, we'll head back on board to cool off in the pool, try out the water slide, and finish the day with an ice skating show and a poolside party. It's gonna be a full day. Let's go!
Well, good morning from Voyager of the Seas. It's day 2 and we're heading to one of the most stunning islands in the Aegean Sea, Mykonos. So it's still really early, only 6:30, but we've got an excursion book, so we're gonna head over to Windjammer to have breakfast first. This morning, we've got a Royal Caribbean excursion book for Elia Beach. We don't normally go for the cruise line excursion, but this is basically just a transfer to the beach with a few hours of free time, which is perfect for us. We could have taken a taxi ourselves, but the price will actually be higher. Plus, we've got some onboard credit we snagged 18 months ago when we booked this cruise on Symphony of the Seas as next cruise. Right, it's now time to get ready so that we can be ready for our excursion. Right, so we just got to the Royal Theatre, which is where we assemble for the excursion. So our number's been called. Let's head ashore. This is our ship. Let's go meet up the group, which is number 22. Right, so we're getting onto the shuttle bus. Elia Beach transfer. The drive to Elia Beach takes about 20 minutes and you get to see a bit of Mykonos along the way. We're almost at Elia Beach now. Elia Beach is on the southern side of the island, so it's a bit more secluded. The drive itself is quite scenic. We just got off the bus and we have arrived at Elia Beach. Well, we've just arrived at Elia Beach and it's even more beautiful than I imagined. The sand is soft and there's crystal clear water and the whole vibe here is super chill. So Elia Beach is one of the longest sandy beaches on the island. One of the great things about Elia Beach is that it's a bit more off the beaten path, so you don't get the crazy crowds like at Paradise or Super Paradise Beach. It's still got plenty of amenities and there are lounges, umbrellas, beach bar, etc.
The lounges here look really inviting, but they don't come cheap. It costs 35 euros to rent one, and since we're only here for a couple of hours, I think we'll give it a miss.
So as you can see, we've got a couple of beach mats with us. So together there with the towels, who needs beach chairs really? Elia Beach is on the southern side of the island, so it's a bit more secluded, which is perfect if you're looking to escape the crowds. So we bought our snorkeling gear and maybe I'll go out to check out the underwater life. There's some rocky areas around the edges of the beach where maybe you might spot some fish and maybe even a sea urchin or two, but probably not as much as the other day at the sunken city of Epidaurus. One of the things I love about Elia Beach is that it's quite spread out. You can walk along the shore, explore the rocky outcrops at the ends of the beach, or just sit back and people watch. Towards the far end, there is also a nudist beach, which is also popular for the LGBT community. If you've been enjoying this vlog or finding the info helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming videos from our epic Greek Islands and Adriatic cruise. I'd love to have you along for the adventure. Well, we have been sunbathing for over an hour now. It's got pretty hot, hasn't it?
Yep.
So I think it's a good time to go into the sea to have a dip.
Yay!
The water here is just so incredible. It's so clear and refreshing. It's a great beach for swimming because the water stays shallow for a good distance out. And the seabed is mostly sand, so it's quite comfortable to walk on. Okay, it's time for snorkeling.
As you can see, I didn't spot many fish while snorkeling here at Elia Beach. It's a beautiful place for a swim, but not the best if you're hoping to see lots of marine life.
Well, we had a lovely morning here at Elia Beach. Time flew by really quickly. It's already 11:50. We now have to get back to our coach for our transfer back to Voyager of the Seas. So we just got back to the port. This is the new port. It's quite far away from the old town. So if you want to go to the old town, you can take the sea bus. I'm about to show you. So this is where you can get the sea bus to Mykonos town. It's €2 only, and it will take you right into the old town.
Right, we've got back from our excursion, and we're now gonna head back to our ship, Voyager of the Seas. I'm really looking forward to enjoying some of the fun facilities on board this afternoon. Maybe FlowRider, or maybe the water slides. By the way, there's also an MSC ship anchored nearby, but I have to say, ours definitely looks the more exciting of the two.
Right, I just managed to fly the drone around a bit and capture some great views of the ships. But now it's time to go back onto the ship to have some lunch. We are actually planning to stay on the ship for the rest of the afternoon instead of going to Mykonos. Because, well, we already done Mykonos last year. Also, with our cruise, we get 5 ports to visit and just 1 sea day. It's kind of not enough time to use the facilities of the ship. So we'll be looking to do some of these things later. So we just got through security and we're back in the port area.
Back on the ship, after a quick lunch, we decided to try the Perfect Storm water slides.
Well, port stage is of course the best day to try the water slides. We're gonna do that now. Unfortunately, as usual, you can't bring like GoPros or anything up there. So I'm just gonna do it and tell you how it's like. Well, we just tried the Perfect Storm on Voyager of the Seas. Compared to Icon of the Seas, they were really slow. It was quite fun to have done it once, and I'm glad to have done it here when there is absolutely no queue. But yeah, if you are used to Icon of the Seas, you're probably going to be a bit disappointed.
Yeah, it's definitely slower than the others we've done. And for me, it was even slower because I leant back too far and I got stuck. It wasn't until I worked out that you have to sit up, then I got going again. And it actually got very fast towards the end.
Yeah. He was right. I finished and I was looking for him and he didn't come out for like another 30 seconds. And I asked the lifeguard, what's happening? Where is he? Did he get swallowed up by the slide? And then he came out.
After giving the slides a go, we are heading over to the pool to have a dip.
So today is a port stay and as a result, the pool is empty. Can you believe it? You can even do a lane or two. Oh, we enjoy this. It is less crowded than Icon of the Seas. Well, next, let's go into the whirlpool.
It's so nice to unwind in the jacuzzi. Normally, this place is packed on sea days, so if you've been to a port before, staying on the ship is a great way to enjoy the facilities with far fewer people around. Later that afternoon, I decided to give FlowRider another go. It's been a few months since I last tried it on Icon of the Seas, and I have to admit, I've got a bit rusty. I gave it a few attempts, but each one ended in a wipeout. It's surprisingly tiring getting tossed around like that. Eventually, I managed to balance on the boogie board again. I was so happy. I then even asked the instructor to teach me to do a 360 spin, but I couldn't quite pull it off. Hopefully, I'll nail it one day. After FlowRider, we've definitely worked up an appetite. We didn't particularly feel like dressing up tonight, so we're heading to Windjammer for buffet dinner. Quick, easy, and always plenty of choice.
So we just got back to our cabin, and it looks like it has the turn down surface already. They said, oh, there was a towel animal, but I just messed it up. I think it was a dog. So we still haven't finished with the nights yet. Next, we are going to see the ice spectacular, the ice skating shows, followed by the Greek Toga Dance Party at the pool deck. So today's dress code is all white because there is the Greek Toga party. Yeah, looking forward to that.
Deck 4.
So we are now outside Studio B, the Ice Spectacular Ice Odyssey show. Right, we just got back to our cabin. We had a wonderful day today at Mykonos and on Voyager of the Seas. If you're curious about how the other days of our cruise have gone, watch one of these videos next. I'll see you over there. Until next time, happy cruising!